Welcome to part.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, we fucked it. Welcome to part.
Just go with it.
Welcome to part 3 of Luigi's Mansion. In the last part we started area 2, caught some ghosts that were dancing, pressed 2 buttons marked danger and do not touch, freed Boo's, caught Boo's, and solved Toad's toilet issues.
So, question, Gage.
Yeah.
And Esau too. Is this the ultimate vindicated by history game?
I mean, yeah, a lot of people did not like the game at launch because it was not a Mario game.
Was it because it wasn't a Mario game, or you couldn't play as Mario?
I think maybe both.
Because that's the vibe I got. It's like, I'm not playing as Mario.
So that room we were just in will be important later.
Because it always feels like, yeah, guys, it's a spin-off.
Meanwhile, it's like, what about Wario Land then? Did it go through the same thing?
I mean, this
Just
bit of
because, just because you don't play as Mario in that either?
I mean,
Although, from my understanding, it's more like a lot of people who's like, oh no, I always loved this game growing up. I always liked this. Like, oh, what do you mean people hated it?
bit of a unique room here where the ghost can only be seen in the mirror, and taking a picture of it will not actually send you back to the foyer like every other mirror does. That's a mechanic, by the way.
A red coin.
Yep.
Nah, it's red hot.
This is our introduction to the elemental mechanic.
Oh, the Boo got away.
Where now that we've gotten the fire element metal, we can now see the fire element ghost and shoot fire out of the poltergust.
I don't think you understand.
Why can't we just use a fire flower?
He forgot to bring it.
They don't grow here.
But no, you don't understand. He can grab fire from anywhere where there's fire. That's really useful.
Yes, Boo, we'll get to you. One thing I wanted to point out earlier was that Mario does have official artwork for this game, and maybe in post someone can put the image up. It's just Mario's artwork from Mario Golf, but cut into a frame and sepia toned.
Yep.
Make sure you open the door before you let the ghost out.
That gives Mario soup can vibes.
Oh yeah, how Star Wars was just using, like, I think, soup can art initially.
More like that's just a render they use for a lot of stuff. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll get that guy later. He's fine.
Yeah, because it's very easy for Boos to go into a room you're not unlocking for a long time.
We need to use the flame to light up these candles and get the key that's in here. We won't be actually lighting this room up for a while.
I forget what game it was, but it's like I was watching a cutscene from like some Mario Wii game, I don't even remember which one, where Mario was terrified of what happened to Luigi, and I remember thinking to myself, it would be funny if they pulled a tennis aces and made Mario just yell, Luigi right here.
That was so bad.
Also, you can use the fire to burn away the fake doors.
Like, I get it, reusing assets, that's fine and whatever, just make it suit the scene, that's what gets me.
Esau, it's worse when you realize it took him a year to update that to give that game a proper cutscene.
Is that really like the only new thing in that update?
No, there were a lot of new things. Like, the game had a lot of quality of life changes, but it's like, man, you can tell that game was rushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there even an
Yeah.
Is there even an ending scene for that story?
But yeah, I should mention, yeah, the mansion does have fake doors that will just squash you against the wall, and yeah, you can get rid of them with the fire power up.
At the beginning of the game, you could gotten A piece of candy right into a trapdoor.
Ooh. And in this laundromat is Mario's hat, one of the items we'll be collecting from him for the game. I like this bit where you examine the washing machine. Luigi complains about how he thinks Mario throwing in his hat in the washing machine is careless while he hand washes it.
I do like that he tends to give her his clothing and not just be given hand-me-down overalls.
We'll be getting the Boo in that room once we light up the room below it, in case it escapes there. But that room, the room that we lit up, is actually optional, as you can see from the fact we only got money from the chest that spawned.
There he is.
Yeah, floating candle. We're gonna light it on fire. And
Yep.
The butler is so scared of fire that he's gonna run away while holding the fire.
I mean, if your arm was on fire, you can't get rid of that.
Yeah. Look, we don't need to stay with him. We can just go to the room he's supposed to go to.
The candlestick is an extension of him.
Which is the... Okay, the name didn't... Okay, there's the name spawn. The butler's room. We just gotta wait for him to get here. First, there's a sapphire in this bucket. I believe if you examine his heart, he complains about how the piano ghost won't give him the time of day. He's a simp for.
I always knew there was a ghost in the piano.
If you let him just sit there, he'll accidentally set himself on fire with the candle.
Man, I can't believe it took until the third game of these they actually did something with a scary piano.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
I know a lot of people want the portrait ghost back.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
more the
kind
way
of
they were in this
don't, on
game.
account of I don't want to wind up fighting the same boss fights again. Like the only draw of the match is to just go back and retread. You just turn on your 3DS for that.
We got peekaboo.
And now I understand why everyone was complaining about the ghost designs from 2 onward. They're like, what's wrong with the ghost designs? And I'm looking at these and I'm like,
There's definitely more variety. Like you can count the amount of Mook ghosts in 3 on one hand.
Yeah.
I also like the designs in this one more.
Yeah. Spoopy.
There's a very clay-like
Yeah, so,
feel to the not Boo ghosts.
Yeah, the ones in 2 and 3 they play, I feel a lot more for comedy.
Like they were designed to be in comedic cutscenes.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, that feels more like next level games to do.
They're all also always brainwashed to be evil rather than just being evil.
Well, are these ghosts even aligned with King Boo, or?
Yeah, they're being created by one of his minions.
Wait.
Right.
Yeah, we'll get into it a bit later.
A bit later.
Yeah. But yeah, if you examine that little secret mouse hole, you get to the hidden room, a completely optional room. Yeah, right there we get introduced to the ice ghost that you have to weaken first with fire in order to suck up.
I mean, you could also just use all your fire and just burn it to death.
Yeah, that too.
That's what I do.
In the case of Free, I thought it was a little annoying because it wasn't even foreshadowed that they were brainwashed by him at all.
No, that's just something they just make up just to make it feel friendly. Like, no, it's fine, it's fine.
They're all... Look, not every ghost in Mario has to be Casper, okay?
This right here is a really good chest because not only does it have a lot of money, it has each one of the free gemstones.
Ah, Pokemon Emeralds. Ah, Pokemon Sapphire. Ah, Pokemon Ruby.
That's
unfortunately the
that's
animation
a really rare one.
Unfortunately, the animation for picking them up is so long, most of the money will probably have despawned by the time you finish picking up all 3.
Oh, it does that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it does. It does not freeze the despawn timer for money when you pick one up.
It's actually kind of a dick move that they'll occasionally throw bombs at you.
Yeah, like you want to keep your distance when you react to those. Well, actually, you should keep your distance away because you always want to be pointing to the center when the thing comes out.
Yeah.
Just to get a leg up. Do the stones go away once they drop?
I'm not sure if they do. I think it takes a very long time.
Okay, then why don't I just go for the cash and coins first?
Sometimes you forget. Speaking of the piano,
This is what I love about this
you're
game.
actually gonna go there.
Look, you can just sidestep like that. You can just strafe.
Yeah, do that to prevent the ghosts in the hall from spawning.
I love this room.
The conservatory. I also like to check the furniture for money before I light up the room so that the boosts don't get rid of it.
Ah, that's good.
In order to get the portrait ghost here to show up, we gotta place the Mario on the, I guess, ghost instruments.
Oh yeah, here's a thing, an experience of Luigi's Mansion I have.
Yeah.
I can play the song, the main theme song on the piano, and I did that before I even touched a game in the series.
Oh, that's nice.
Because I was taking piano classes in high school and I was bored, and then I accidentally was like, wait a minute, these 2 keys, they sound familiar. It's like, wait a minute, what if I can recreate the Luigi's Mansion theme? So I self-taught myself how to do that.
I love Super Mario Brothers 2.
So yeah, after you get the song right, you have to easily suck up her music and then just suck up her, but there's 2 different music pieces she can play. One there was the Mario 1 water theme. She asks you what it fits best, water, sky, or you have no clue. The other theme she can play is the Super Mario Bros. 3 athletic theme, and she just straight up asks you what game it's from.
Luigi, where did you hear this music from? What are you talking about?
I believe
What's a game?
What
game are you talking about?
I believe the options are Mario Brothers 3, Mario World, and the original arcade Mario Brothers.
Okay, I never heard that in Mario. What's arcade game?
There's
This is real life.
There's data in the game that reveals a third option they originally have is Tataka's song.
I don't think any player
believe you can
would
find
know
a
that,
video of it.
at this point in time.
If you get the question wrong, she angrily bangs on the piano and insults you for not knowing the answer, and then you have to leave the room and come back.
Okay, like, I think the last time I saw someone play this, they got absolutely sucked because they knew to suck up the paper, but she would not react and for show the heart.
Now we're in the dining
Keep
room.
spawning the pages.
And we encounter our first optional portrait ghost. If we wanted to, we could just go straight through the left door and ignore him.
But I mean,
Of course,
just
we're not
can't
gonna
have
do
that. Gotta ruin someone's dinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, about the piano ghost. Apparently in her bio it says, I believe she likes to play video games.
That would
And
explain it. I know
the
that people learn instruments now through video game dudes.
And the butler we saw earlier, he was like 72, is in love with that 26-year-old girl.
I mean, it's legal. If this was any other franchise, she'd be a teenager, and you're like,
This right here is Mr. Lugs. According to his bio, he ate so much he died, but still wasn't satisfied.
What a miserable
I hate
existence.
this. I heard somebody say this is the bad ending to Chowder.
No! Luigi's Mansion. You take the dark mood and you take the sunshine.
Yeah. You actually don't need to catch those waiter ghosts to get rid of all the fate on his plate. If you manage to get rid of all of it without getting rid of them, the waiter ghost will actually run away in fear of him getting angry. This was one of the hardest ghosts to catch if you don't know you're supposed to use both sticks. You can get through the game pretty fine with just using the control stick, but this guy is so so fat that trying to suck him up is real hard. Because each different ghost has its own like pull factor, like how hard it is to stay in one place. And I believe he has one of the higher pulls. Luckily, with the 2 sticks and the polar ghost buff, it's pretty easy to catch
I really wish I could know what goes into like knowing if you're gonna trip and take damage.
Oh, there's Kunbu, the boo that got away earlier.
It's like, you want to fight? Oh god.
Oh right, now for the boo of this room.
But for meeting an optional ghost, you get a bunch of money and what's referred to officially as the blue diamond, worth 2 million gold.
Blue diamond. Yeah, I had to refrain from making a Steven Universe reference.
Yeah. You'll get N. Tom's attention.
Shut up!
I don't know what's going on here.
No. I'll only get his attention if I make a bad Steven Universe take. And let's leave it at that.
Yeah, look, it's bodacious.
See, Sal, I wasn't making up that name.
That still doesn't mean I like today.
Now we caught Mr. Lug so we can see what's beyond the left door, but unfortunately you're going to have to wait till the next part to figure that out.
Visit there.
Oh no. Anyway, see ya.